This is June 4th, 2024, and this is 219 and 221 Ransom Street. This first part of the building right here is 221 Ransom Street. This is actually a 2-address unit. I guess the easiest explanation of it would be a duplex. But it's an older home. It's two actual addresses, and for one building. So 2 groups, 3 bedrooms in 219 and 3 bedrooms in 221. So once again, this is 219. You can see that it has a nice walkway here. That's a 2-car parking pad right there. Lots of nice shrubbery. This is Ransom Street right here, very close to campus. I'm gonna come over here and get it from this angle. So here's coming over to the end of the far end of the parking pad. So here's the house from this angle. And now I'm gonna walk down the parking little stones that I just showed you, the little stone pathway. Right now, here's the front door once again. And so I'm going to come around, and on this side is a long driveway. On the right hand side of the house, once again, this is 219. This is another doorway into 219 Ransom Street. We're going to go in that door right there. Before I do though, this is 221. This is the entrance to 221 Ransom Street, which is also 3 bedrooms. So, going into, I'll call the side door of 219 Ransom Street. Couple stairs. 1/2 bathroom on your left. Nice marble flooring. Cabinetry here. Cabinets on your left. Now I'm going into the upstairs kitchen. There are 2 kitchens in this 2-address building. Here's the upstairs kitchen. Here's the refrigerator. Just going to kind of pan around. Under cabinet lighting, nice cabinets, tall ceilings, dishwasher, farm sink under a window, more cabinetry, another window, nice countertop, gas stove, microwave. And once again, the refrigerator. So now I'm going to go into the dining room, but I am going to turn around and pan the kitchen from this angle. The tenants that this house tends to pass down from one group to the other, so they ask for items to be left. So that's why it's ready for turnover. The lease actually starts tonight at midnight. That's why you're going to see a lot of items throughout the house, is because they have asked to pass down. They actually signed something saying they accept the items that are passed down. But so it's not totally clean like we would prefer to take in pictures in movies. It would look better without, but that's okay. That's how they wanted to do it. So here's the dining room. You have nice shutters. As well, you had shutters in the kitchen windows as well. You have shutters here, plantation shutters here as well. You have a nice deck out here. I might as well open the door and take you out here to see the deck. And then some views from the deck. Here's a courtyard in the back of the home. It's a very nice enclosed back courtyard in the back. You can see the fencing all around. It's very nice. Pretty sure that's a river birch tree right there. Walking along the deck here. More courtyard. Fencing around the courtyard. Steps down from the deck. And more courtyard going into that door right there, the sliding door goes into a bedroom for 221 Ransom. I'm going to pan back around and show you once again this other sliding door, which goes into another bedroom, very large bedroom for 221. Both of those are into 221. I hope I said 221 on that first one. 221 Ransom is what those doors go into. So coming out of the deck, off the deck, let me lock the doors back. Okay, kind of back up from that. Give you another view of the dining room. I'm going to spin around and now show you the living room. They tend to keep the TV here. Shelves. Shelving over here, we keep the fireplaces closed. So they are kept in a closed position. Plantation shutters again, nice bank of windows there. Nice size living room once again. The decor from the previous tenants, leaving it for the next tenants. One kind of fun thing, this is an older home, almost 100 years old. It's got beautiful flooring, very, very small wood. I'm sure very time consuming to put that down, but what you get is very beautiful wood flooring from it. You can see it in there too. So this is the living room. Once again, we're in 219 Ransom. This is the front door. I showed you that at the very beginning of the video. Getting ready to go up the stairs. Here's a closet right here. Upstairs to the 3 bedrooms for 219 Ransom. Again, you have this pretty flooring. It's a pretty nice view of it. So this is the upper floor for 219. It has 3 bedrooms. It has a very nice big bathroom. There's actually a light here over a light fan light, but I cut it off because it does make some noise. But there's a fan light there over that toilet. And then a nice shower with a window there. It's a permanent window. You can't open it, and it's frosted. Tiled shower. Tiled walls in the bathroom. Another window here. And then you have 2 sinks. Nice large mirror. 2 sets of lights, tiled floor, lots of tile. It's very pretty. Spin around and do another pan of the shower here, of the bathroom. Coming out, back in the hallway, turning left, first bedroom. Got the plantation shutters again. And the pretty flooring still. 2 nice big windows in here. Now I'm going to stand in the another corner and fan light. Okay. This upstairs has its own. This house has 3 heating and air conditioning units, which is nice. This upstairs has its own unit, so that's nice. You can control as you want up here, which is very nice in an older home with an upstairs, because it just is. So this room has the 2nd bedroom, has 2 windows as well, plantation shutters, fan light. Gonna spin to the corner here. This closet's kind of fun. It has its own window. Ta-da! This is a closet with a window. Alrighty. Going out into the hall again. You have another closet here at the end of the hall, and then straight ahead is the 3rd bedroom Again, they wanted to keep furniture, so this room has a lot of furniture in it. It does not have plantation shutters. It has fine blinds, but they're just not plantation shutters. Still have the nice wood flooring, light fan. And this room actually has 2 closets. I'll spin around. Once again, it has a lot of furniture in it. So, here's one closet. And here's the other closet. Okay. So, that is 219 Ransom Street. Now I'm going to go down and go into 221. So that involves going back down these stairs. Just right back through the home. Of course, I could go outside and go in that way, but I'm going to go through the house. Okay. So, here's the door that we came in. And then we came up those couple little stairs. So, if you come in this side door, and then if you were to come in the side door and take a immediate left, you would get to 221. There is a door here with a lock. Right here. I just happened to... I think it usually stays open, but you can certainly close it and lock it if you want to. So, go down the stairs into 221. There's a nice bay window up here. There is only one washer and dryer, and it is downstairs here. So, I'm quite certain they usually share it. Once again, they wanted a lot of stuff left, so that's why you're seeing these piles of items around. Bookcase. So, 221, going to the first bedroom. On the way are 2 sinks. Very nice sinks with counters and lights. I'm going to back it back up again here because the toilet and the shower are right across the hall. Nice top floor. There's tiling around the shower. There's the bathroom. And going back down the hallway, the hot water heater is in this closet over here. So going into the first bedroom, you have a little step here, and then up here this room is carpeted. All 3 bedrooms in 221 are carpeted. It's a large room, pretty high ceilings. Closets. And then it has this, as I was showing you earlier, this sliding door out into the courtyard. So that's bedroom number 1 of 221 Ransom. Going back down the hallway. Taking a left. Going into the kitchen area. So, here is the kitchen of 221 Ransom Street. Stove, electric stove, microwave. Both kitchens have a disposal as well. Dishwasher and refrigerator. And of course, kitchen sink. Window over the kitchen sink. First bedroom, the second bedroom, I'm sorry, right across from the kitchen. This room also has plantation shutters. They actually overlook the courtyard. And a closet here. So I'm gonna go to another corner. Okay. Now, coming out of this room, if you go down, there's actually a glass door here that could be either opened or closed, but you go into a hallway here. A little brick hallway. This is actually another sliding door to the courtyard that will go out in a minute. So you go down this brick hallway, and you can go, here's that main door, I'll call it the main door, into 221 Ransom. It's the door that I showed you from the outside that had 221 on it. Here's a half bath. And then backing up just a little bit and going into the third bedroom. It's a very large bedroom, very high ceilings. Doorway to the sliding door to the courtyard. High ceilings. Closet. And a fireplace, which stays closed. Very big room. So now, I'm going to take you out this sliding door into the courtyard. So, let's start from this corner over here, I guess. So you can see I'll pan it a little bit from this angle. It's an enclosed courtyard. Again, we're very close to campus, very close to the Carolina Inn. On the other side of that fencing is university property that is a grassy area right next to the home there. Here's the deck where I took some movies a few minutes ago. Here's this tree, very pretty tree. I believe it's a river birch. So I'm just going to try and pan it a little bit. Just a nice big courtyard. This actually was a koi pond when we bought it. It did have fish in it, but nobody's really done anything with it since, and we don't do anything with it. This is that other door into that other bedroom of 221. Here's the steps to the deck. And I'm going to go into a far corner and get a video from that angle, and then we will be done, I believe. I won't go all the way back, but I'll go pretty far back. I think it's a very pretty home. So, once again, 219, 221 Ransom Street. This is June 4th, 2024, Chapel Hill, North Carolina.